Welcome back to lame. I don't know. I keep trying to come up with freaking like funny ways to say it, but there's like nothing. There's really nothing that I can freaking say. And I know you're gonna tell me to talk about the thing, and I will in a minute. But I remember earlier I was watching a combination. It was like Super Mega Game Grumps only plays all play Mario Odyssey.
Yes, you showed it to me.
And they opened the Super Mega one opened with like, we're not gonna do the usual thing of like, hey, whatever, it's a Let's Play thing. We're just gonna jump right into this game, or whatever. And then it cuts to Game Grumps who are who are just sitting on the menu screen, singing a freaking song.
Yep.
Like singing a bad fucking parody of a song.
Yep.
That only plays in Super Mega, watching the opening cutscene, cut back to Game Grumps, they're still on the fucking menu screen singing the fucking stupid song.
Why do they do that?
Because I guess that's what their fans enjoy, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. Whoop. But it's really interesting that like we bring up like, maybe it's something about this level that makes that caused this. But like I remember when I was fuck you. When they on Game Grumps when they played this before before they were doing stuff like I just described, it was still when Danny was fairly new to the show.
Yeah.
And fans didn't know that much about him or anything, like where he could like what his deal, what your baggage is and whatever. He was still like fairly like his personal life and everything was still pretty like unknown to people.
Yeah.
And it was kind of during this playthrough. It was like the midway point through, his run. Like he wasn't like brand new, but he wasn't like hey, I'm in there for like a long time either. Mm-hmm. But weirdly enough, like the episode where he kind of like bore his soul to the fans and stuff, and like told his stories about like his struggle with depression and things like that was while playing Wind Waker, doing this level, I believe.
Oh, wow.
If not this level, the later... It was a freaking forest level.
Oh.
Dungeon, whatever they were doing.
That's
nice.
I
don't know if... I'm not sure if it was this one or the one that comes later, but yeah. He did a similar thing in that... yeah. At the same point in the game.
Do the other one.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta like hit it at the right.
No, you have to hit that.
Well, yeah, but I also gotta hit it at the right point. If I hit on the left hand side, it'll turn the other way. Okay, here we go. And then shoom, and then breaky break. Take the freaking giant walnut. All right. Can I make the jump? Probably. Yeet. All right.
Can we put it down?
Now put it down softly. And now, whoops. And now.
Dumbass.
Fooshk. All right. But he kind of explained on that episode like why his outlook on life and everything else has always been like the Danny that everyone knows is a very upbeat enthusiastic positive guy.
Yeah. And
he explained because of his difficulties with depression and stuff when he was in college. Oh my god. And
can we light them on fire?
I don't have any fuego. No, see, they're on like a set path. They're only surrounding this walnut.
Okay.
But I need the walnut. But maybe I can do a little. Oh no! I know what to do.
Do you?
Let's try this. Does this work? No. But instead, it's fucking scary. This fucking burst out of the fucking floor. Yeah, watch this. Shoom. There we go. All right. But yeah, just talking about like how he. Had a lot of difficulties in college and stuff when he was young, and I'm sure that led to his excessive weed use back in the day and everything.
Yes, of course.
He had trouble like finding motivation to get out of bed and everything, and do stuff. And he was, you dealt with depression too. You know what that's like.
Yeah. Deal with it every day.
I mean, you're on medication, which is important.
Yes.
But one of the points of the story I remember him telling. Which I think I maybe took to, I guess literally or to like close to heart or whatever. Like was, he was on antidepressants. He said what kind. I forget what he said. I'm sure just to someone who knows they would know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was on medication, but he didn't like know like exactly what was wrong with him. Like he didn't because it was the 80s or 70s or whatever. Like he was still like.
I think it was the 90s at this point.
Well, anyway, he was still like there wasn't a whole lot of the jury was still kind of out on a lot of things, a lot of mental health stuff.
Yeah.
Not like it is today.
Yeah.
And then once his friend, he was expressing all of his concerns and like stuff to his friend or his roommate or whatever.
Yeah.
And they kind of just told him like, dude, just stop stressing about that shit,
Yeah.
And he got him thinking.
Yeah.
And he says like oh my god, he like just Google searched like depression or something or obsession or something, and just learned and saw all these articles about depression and like 88 like OCD and things like that, and realized like I know what Aaron said, like to some people that might be like a indication like, oh, I have a problem or whatever, and that upsets them. But to Danny, it was like, he realized like I'm not crazy. I just had this thing,
Yeah.
Like once it had a name, once it had like a diagnosis, like they had a they could formulate a plan like how to deal with it.
Yeah.
So he got on the right medication and everything, and he was doing stuff and going through life, and things were starting to get better for him and everything. And,
Yay, compass.
And then he reached the point where he decided, I don't need these meds anymore, and just went to like this pond like near his house and just threw them in, just chucked them away.
All right.
It's like a very like described as like a very like relieving, like getting like a weight off his shoulders, like a symbolic kind of like freeing himself, from this thing that's been that's been troubling him for a long time.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fucking thorns. Fuck. I keep taking it one step too far and getting fucking thrown a million feet backwards. Yeah, so like that was sort of his story of like how he overcame and that's, he said, is like the reason why he's like always so upbeat and like positive all the time, because he knows what it's like to have been sad and depressed and everything.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's a thing of like when things aren't good, when he's having problems, everyone's got problems.
Yeah.
Like he thinks back to the time when things are really bad, and it's like we're not
okay.
we're not there anymore. So by comparison, maybe whatever I'm going through right now is not as bad as what I was going through then.
Yeah. You need the bomb.
But then I remember, I'm not going all the way. I know what to do. I think. Hopefully I'm right about this. Hopefully I'm right about this. Because otherwise I gotta go all the way fucking back. Oh shit! I can't lower my fucking thing. Hold on. Ugh. Can I like jump over this? Hold on.
Nope.
Can I blow them away?
Nope.
Oh, I can just do this. Hold on. I mean, it's not pain, but I can just do this. What? Yeah, if I don't fuck it up this time, hold on. Face the wrong way. Face the correct way. Without fucking flying to 20 feet. Hold on. Ah, God. Alright. I'm glad they gave me that, at the very least.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Pick this up. Ah, shit. Fool. Nah, fuck you. Damn it, I hit the wrong button. Alright, come on, pick it up.
I don't like that it continues to do that.
Whoops, misty man. Why don't bombs kill these things? Come on.
Maybe they did.
Nope, still there. Okay. Oh, no, it did. Did it?
I don't know.
The heart dropped. What the fuck? What was that heart from? The grass?
Yes.
Did that work? It did. Alright. Now I gotta walk the whole thing again. Cool. And fucking get hit a billion times. This was grass here, so I can get some hearts maybe, but yeah. Yeah, so that was, but then I remember I think he added I don't know if it might have been after the fact, they might have uploaded it and then re-uploaded it with a little personal video message from Danny telling people don't take my story as a don't think just because I stop needing my medication doesn't mean you don't if your doctor prescribed you something, like, you know, don't just, you know, stop taking it, you know, like, just because I was able to, you know, overcome this and, you know, I was able to do, you know, I was able to, doesn't mean that, like, you know, you shouldn't be taking your medication if you're on something, you know. And also that, like, you know, it's not, you know, he wasn't trying to say that, like, you know, there's you know, he wasn't trying to say, like, there was something wrong with him, you know, because he was taking it, you know, so. That might have been after the fact that they added that little disclaimer, but, you know, I think it's an important disclaimer to have.
I agree.
Because, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, being in a position where you need something like that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they exist, you know, and if they're helping you, then that's important.
Yes.
Like, I remember, of course, like, Moro talking about, you know, he had bad reactions to all different kinds of, like, you know, pharmaceuticals and stuff.
Yeah. Bless you.
So, like, but, like, eventually the thing that he found that helps him, of course, is cannabis.
Yes.
And that's great.
Yep.
I'm really happy that, you know, he has something that works for him.
Yep.
I think, like, you know, there's no, like, you know, one right answer to how to, you know, deal with things like this. You know, everyone's body is different. You know, everyone's brain is different. Like, not everyone's gonna have the same, like, you know, solution to whatever they deal with than somebody else. So, you know, that's you know, there's nothing wrong with one, you know, with one doing what one has to do to get by. Oh, hey.
Of course.
Treasure. Gimme. Oh, God. There's horrible things on top of me. Get off me. They're still on me. Oh, 10. Okay, cool. I went in this pit and got 10 rupees. Eh. Fuck all of you. Get off me. Eh. Okay. Phew. Okay. And to top off talking about other people's inspirational stories, I'll mention that Danny said, like, in that later on, like a later video, like, you know, I just realized that whole, like, soul-bearing episode we just did, I had no pants on for that entire time.
I did not need to know that, Danny.
Just chilling in his boxers. Because it was hot in the room. I guess it was hot in the room or something.
I guess. We get that walnut.
But we can't go through the door with it.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I guess and chill. I guess I'll tell my story. Because it came up earlier, so I may as well.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about it, so. Why the fuck not?